Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Ikonkar Coding. In today's session I will discuss inheritance and its types. So first we discuss important points about the inheritance and after that we discuss different types of inheritance. So let's start. So first we discuss what is inheritance. It is a mechanism or you can say it is a process. It is a process or mechanism by which we create a new class from the old class. Basically, using the concept of inheritance, we can transfer or inherit the properties of the parent class to the child class. Your old class is also called as a parent class or super class or base class. These are the different names of the old class. You can say old class as, or you can call old class as parent class or super class or base class. The thing is, the properties of the parent class are transferred to the child class, and a new class is also called as a subclass or child class or derived class. The thing is, suppose we have a class capital A. Capital A is the name of the parent class. This is our parent class. Now we derive a new class that have the name capital B. Capital B is our child class. The thing is, the properties of parent class are transferred to the properties of the child class by using the concept of inheritance. By using the concept of inheritance, we can transfer the properties of the parent class to the child class. Okay, so basically we have five types of inheritance. First one is single inheritance, second one is multiple inheritance, third one is multi-level inheritance, fourth one is hierarchical inheritance, fifth one is hybrid inheritance. Now we discuss all forms one by one. So first we discuss about the single inheritance. Single inheritance means when one new class is derived from single base class is called single inheritance. The thing is, suppose we have a class capital A. Now from this capital A class we inherit a class B. Now here this is called single inheritance, because here one new class means capital B is derived from single base class. In this inheritance we have only single base class, that is capital A, and the derived class is capital B. So this types of inheritance is called single inheritance. When one new class is derived from single base class, that is called single inheritance. So now we move to the next type, that is multiple inheritance. Multiple means multiple base classes. When one new class, that is capital C, when one new class is derived from multiple base classes. Here we have two or more than two base classes. Okay, if from two or more than two base classes we derive a new class, that type of inheritance is called multiple inheritance. So I hope all of you understood. Here, by using this type of inheritance, the properties of first base class is transferred to the derived class C, and properties of a second base class B also transfer to the capital C derived class. The thing is, the properties of both classes A and B are transferred to the capital C. So this type of inheritance is called multiple inheritance when we have multiple base classes. So now we move to the third type of inheritance, that is multi-level inheritance. Now here we have different levels. The name implies level, means in this type of inheritance we have different levels. Okay, now when one new class is derived from single base class, this new class capital B is derived from the single base class capital A. Now this new class also act as a base class for another derived class, that is called multi-level inheritance. So this is the diagram of the multi-level inheritance. Okay, capital B is first derived class, capital C is a second derived class. It means the properties of the parent class capital A transfer to the capital B, and the properties of capital A and capital B both are transferred to the capital C. Like your grandparent genes are transferred to your parent, and your parent genes are transferred to the child. Okay, in that way. Okay, you can see. So this type of inheritance is called multi-level inheritance. I hope all of you clear about this. Now we move to the another type of inheritance, that is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, now in hierarchical inheritance is just opposite to the multiple inheritance. In multiple inheritance we have multiple base classes, but in hierarchical inheritance we have multiple derived classes. When two classes are derived from the single base class, that is called hierarchical inheritance. Now here capital A is the single base class. Now from this base class A we derive two classes. It means the properties of capital A is transferred to capital B, and properties of capital A class also transfer to the capital C class. Okay. So now we move to the fifth type of inheritance, that is hybrid inheritance. Now what is hybrid inheritance? So this one is hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. Okay. Now what is hybrid inheritance? Combination of any two type of inheritances is called hybrid inheritance. Here this one capital A is the grandparent class, and this one is the first parent class or parent 1 class. This one is the parent 2 class. Now from parent 1 and parent 2 we derive a new class capital D, that is our child class. It means the properties of suppose here we have int x property. Suppose we have here this x as public variable. Okay, this is the public data member, sorry. Okay, suppose x is our public data member in class A. So the thing is when we implement inheritance, these public properties are transferred to the public section of the child class. It means here x is also shifted to capital B class, and this x is also shifted to the capital C class. Okay, because this capital C class is also derived from the capital A class. It means x is shifted on both sides. Okay, now when we derive this D class from capital B and capital C, it means this x is also shifted in capital D class, and this x is also shifted to the capital D class. The thing is, how many copies of this x variable is created in child class? The answer is 2 copies. How 2 copies? First copy from capital B class, second copy from the capital C class. Why this thing is happened? Because if you analyze this diagram, there are multiple paths existed from grandparent class to the child class. between class A and class D, there are multiple paths existed. That's why multiple copies are created for the X variable. The thing is, when I create the object of D1 class, because in inheritance we always create the object of the drive class. So when I create the object of the drive class O1, and if you call O1 dot X is equal to 20, because X is the public data member, it means you can access this data member using the dot membership operator. At this time compiler give you error. This thing is not valid. Why error is occurred? Because here compiler is confused which X variable you are referring. You are referring X variable of capital B class, or you are referring X variable of capital C class, because two copies are created for the same variable. So it means ambiguity. It means ambiguity is occurred in this hybrid inheritance. And in the next session we discuss how to resolve this ambiguity. Okay, so I hope all of you clear about all the points of all different types of inheritance. Okay, thanks for watching my video, and if you have any doubt in this topic you can comment me in the comment box, and if you like my video then kindly comment, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you all.